Hi, so I decided to take you on a personal healing or non-healing journey. Healing or non-healing because I don't know if I'm going to heal. See, medical science tells me that it's impossible. But I decide to doubt that and try whatever I can anyway. So what is the situation? So here's the story. About 5 years ago, I started to feel some discomfort in my hip. Just a little bit of discomfort when I was walking, and only sometimes. And then it started to grow, and every time I did a little bit more, walked a little bit more, I ran or did any type of exercise, it was kind of hurting a little bit. And it kept increasing over time. So now it's been 5 years, and it's come to the point where there's always a little bit of pain in my hip, and walking is always painful. And so it really limits me a lot, and the part that I'm maybe the most sad about is not being able to dance. And so I had it checked out, and it turns out that it's hip dysplasia. So that means that the hip is anatomically not exactly the way it should be. So if you have the bone of the leg, the femur, and then you have the place, the socket where it goes in, acetabulum, right? That should kind of hold it in there. Whereas in my case, the acetabulum is really shallow. So there's a different type of movement there, and so the cartilage that you have, especially up here, has kind of started to disappear, and this is why I'm feeling pain. So the prognosis was interesting. I sent it, or actually my dad sent it to one of the top specialists to have a look at it. And the top specialist was very direct. He said, basically, there is no hope. The only thing that will happen is you will get worse over time until you cannot move. And at that point, you will be popping pills all the time, so you will become an addict because you won't be able to stand the pain. And your other hip will also start to have the same symptoms in in a short period of time. And then you will come and ask me for a hip replacement. So that is the modern medicine perspective. I also went to some other persons, and they basically told me the same thing, though in a kinder way. But I would like to be able to see if there's any way I can avoid getting a hip replacement. And so I have a plan. My strategy is to use sound healing. Micro vibrations, in other words. And have a machine basically sing to my hip, and have these kinds of treatments every day. So I was very lucky. For my birthday, my dad gave me a machine like that. This is something that was developed in Russia and apparently has had some success in a number of different areas. So this is the miracle machine, or non-miracle machine, we shall see. It's called a Vitafon, and it has 2 sets of loudspeakers. So these have membranes that vibrate just like a loudspeaker, and when you put them against your body, you can more easily send the vibrations from them into your body, and you can actually hear the sound coming out of it. And the sound varies, so the frequencies vary throughout the treatment. So what you do is you put them touching your body. There are certain points on your body that you want to affect, and especially the places that are diseased, so in my case the joints. And you have different programs that you can set, and you can enter different amounts of time, so if it's for 3 minutes, 10 minutes. And so in my case I have 3 types of treatments: one 4 minutes, another one 3 minutes, and another one between 10 and 15 that I do every day. And I also have a plan. I already have a schedule for the next 21 days. So here's my 21-day treatment schedule. So it varies a little bit, but maybe 20 minutes of healing sound in the mornings and in the evenings. And I'm hoping that maybe after 3 months there should be a positive change. So right now I'm on the 5th day, and already on the 4th day I started noticing that the pain actually increased a little bit, and during the healing sessions it was starting to become painful. And they say that this can happen, especially after about 4 days, but after 10 days that should go away, and there should be only improvement after that. So I don't know, we will see. But I wanted to share this journey with you to see if there's a way of healing, because what I have is, which is that the cartilage is basically disappearing. And in my case, it's because of the anatomical structure of my bones and my joint. So the plan is 21 days of micro vibrations, or the machine singing to me, to my hip, every morning and every evening. Then I will do a week witut anything, and then I will repeat this procedure. And I think that there should be some improvement after 3 months if this is working for me. So that will be very interesting to see. I hope this can be useful for someone out there.